Alright, so just a quick video for today, no? For our 400 subscribers, no? Yan. Gusto ko lang po magpasalamat sa lahat po ng sumusuporta sa ating channel and sa lahat ng mga taong nakasubaybay sa ating mga programa. Yan. So, we have prepared a lot, no? For the coming days. Yan. So, very exciting. Kahit ako na-excite na medyo may kaba, syempre, sa ating mga guests sa usapang musiko. And gaya nga ng sinabi ko na I would be making an announcement regarding our content sa ating channel, no? So, Violin Tips and Tricks has been very, very successful, I might say. Marami na tayong natulungan, positive feedback, no? Merong mga negative, pero syempre, ganun talaga. We can't please everybody, no? And I would like to thank everyone and sana po natutulungan kayo nito, no? Pero, sabi ko, parang may kulang dito sa sa programa na to or sa mga series na to. So, I wanted to make a more concise na tips para dun sa mga talagang zero knowledge, no? Or talagang starting out. Kasi nga, as I've said before, yung Violin Tips and Tricks was made for quick tips lang naman, no? And talking about the life of musicians, ganyan, kung ano yung ginagawa namin. And I think successful naman tayo. Pero syempre, gusto natin mas mapadali. Especially for those people na parang sabihin na nating wala talaga sa direction, no? Wala silang idea or completely lost on how to start learning the instrument. Yeah. So, I wanted to make another series of tutorials, yeah. Pero this time, it would be more in-depth, no? And with the help help of a few sources that I have, no? So, I'll be calling it the in-depth violin guide. So, hopefully makapag-start na tayo nun. And I'm just making sure na okay lahat and everything else in between, especially with the videos, yan, to make it more helpful and more let's say mas mas comprehensive, no? Kasi nga yung sa violin tips and tricks are just tips and tricks. But this time we'll be talking more in depth about learning the violin. No? I'll be using a guide which is the book of wrote by Ivan Galamian, no? It's a very nice book. Pero syempre, hindi lahat ng aking ituturo galing dun. Kasi some techniques are, let's say, not my forte. Kumbaga, hindi ganun yung alam ko. And I would still teach techniques that are effective for me, no? And hopefully share it with you, no? But we'll be basing a lot of our topics from how he wrote the book or how it was like established, okay, or how it was written, yung pagkakasunod-sunod niya, no? So we'll be dividing it into chapters. It's more of like parang hihimayin natin. We'll get into the details, di ba? Kasi sometimes if you read something, you need to really track the details down for you to be able to fully understand. So I've read the book a lot, let's say a couple of times, and I want to share what I've learned, no? And hopefully speed up your process on playing the violin also. So, yan, abangan natin na. The book, if you want to read it, is entitled Principles of Playing and Teaching the Violin, no? So that's the book that we'll be focusing on. Pero syempre nga, added tips and tricks from me, no? From my experience, from my teachers that they passed down to me. Yeah. And of course, there's always this disclaimer that I want to share na if you really want to get good at playing the violin, it's not enough that you watch tutorials or videos. Of course, it helps, but the biggest factor is the proper guidance of a teacher, no? gusto mong karirin to, hindi mo siya makukuha ng YouTube lang. Kasi, yun nga, una, hindi maayos ni YouTube yung mali na nagagawa mo. Na hindi mo alam na mali kasi visually, it might look right, but based dun sa ginagawa mo, hindi pala. May mga times na gano'n. It's not always what you see and what you hear lang. Sometimes it's the way of understanding the concepts behind it more. Because we're not built the same. No, all of us aren't built the same. In a way na parang, okay, hindi naman kayo lahat kasing taba ko, di ba? Hindi naman din lahat kasing payat nung iba, di ba? So, it varies differently. So, the way a teacher could troubleshoot your problems would be of a lot of help. No? So, this would be just a bit of supplemental work. But of course, if you're starting out and you don't have the budget, and this is why I try to create these videos para makatulong sa mga gustong matuto. And in the long run, if you think na magagawa mo siya better, you find a teacher that will fit your style or fit your needs. Yeah. And again, another disclaimer is this is not the only way to play the violin. Okay? There are a lot of schools of thought, a lot of understanding, different researches, different techniques that are also would get the same results but different yung approach, no? So this is not 100% na ito lang, no? There's always a lot more room to explore, no? There are a lot of more techniques, no? Because the techniques that I know are effective for me, and hopefully it would be effective for you, especially the Filipino audience, no? Kasi nga playing the violin is more of this parang depends on your body type, no? Type of thing. The Russians or the Americans, the French, iba-iba yung physiology, kumbaga. So that's why it's quite hard to actually pinpoint, oh, this is the perfect one for you, especially in our world right now. Kasi madami na tayo, iba-iba, diba? The races are different. There are people who are taller now, who are shorter, no? That, of course, it affects your techniques, but yun nga, this would be like a good starting point because, again, I don't discuss just the basic principles. I will discuss in depth why. Yan, yun yung mahalagang questions na lagi kong sinasabi na dapat itanong is why. Why do we need to do this? Why do we need to do that? Why is this happening to my body? Why is my fingers moving? Diba? So we will answer those questions together. No? Yeah. And then I'll try to make it weekly when we start. No? So I'll divide it in the same way as the book divides its chapters. No? So we start with the left hand and then we go with the left hand techniques. And then we go to the right hand and right hand techniques. Now, hindi ko na siya gagawin na tuloy-tuloy like violin tips and tricks. We have almost 60 episodes. Isipin nyo, napakadami na natin episodes. And yeah. So, I'll try to make it more short. Yung mga series. So, I'll make a playlist for one chapter, another playlist for another chapter, and another playlist. So, we'll tackle almost all techniques. Almost all classical techniques. The advanced techniques, syempre, wala doon sa book. Pero, maybe in another video or another series that we try to make or sa violin tips and tricks, dagdag natin. Yeah. So, this is just a quick update and again, thank you for all the subscribers that we have right now. At least I think we're over 400. Yeah. So, wala tayong giveaway guys kasi medyo busy. Can't give away lessons. Wala rin masyadong pumapasok na mahirap din kumuha ng mga items to give away. But hopefully by 500, yan, I think I would give something tangible away. Yan. Na violin related, syempre. Hindi natin tayo alis dun sa mundo ng violin. It's what drives this channel. And hopefully you're enjoying the covers that I upload once in a while. I had time na to make at least one every day for weekdays yan. So I hope you do enjoy everything that I'm posting, and if there would be some more comments or suggestions you want to see in the channel, just write a comment down below. Yeah. So again, thank you so much for your support, and hopefully I'll see you on my next videos. It's gonna be a fun filled series. Yan. Sigurado ako matututo kayo talaga. Kasi ako, kahit na ilang beses ko nabasa yung libro, parang wow, diba? Parang always natatagdagan yung knowledge, and we're unlocking knowledge here. Diba? Again, the book was written around 1960s. So, medyo matagal na. Marami ng evolutions. And yung understanding ng instrument has been going up and going up. Diba? Dumadami mga virtuosos. Yan. So, hopefully, you support this. And thank you so much. You can just like, comment, share my playlist, share my videos to your friends and family. Yeah. And also, of course, don't forget to subscribe for more content. I'll see you soon.